What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about my lifestyle and the things that I'm going to change within my lifestyle routine, so I could get out of that mental hump of like feeling depressed and my nervous system overstimulating due to anxiety, due to like heart pains, chest pains, and all these energies, PTSD like symptoms, a lot of stress. I figured out a routine for me to get rid of, not necessarily to get rid of those things, but to put those things at ease. The things I'm going to do within my routine is fasting. So I didn't realize how important fasting really is until I could actually see how it's affecting my mental health. Because whenever I eat food, even when I'm eating once a day, like today, I only ate once a day, and my body felt like shit. Like I felt lazy, I felt sluggish, I didn't feel like doing anything. So I'm definitely going to incorporate fasting from now on. Not even fasting, I'm gonna try to become a breatharian, because I really do believe that path is for me. Even though I try to deny it, even though I try to like make excuses for it, I really think the road to breatharian and a lot of fasting is meant for me, because I've seen the results. I've seen the fucking results. And I feel like God will put me through a lot of situations in life to where like I'm forced to do the healing work. I'm forced to do the healing work, man. So because I've been through situations where like I'm not around like-minded people. I've been single my whole life, so like I never had that emotional support. Like I cut off a lot of family members, and even when I do date around and shit like that, I'm always around just shitty partners, shitty narcissistic females and shit like that. You're always on some bullshit. They're always like mentally ill. So all my life I've always dealt with a lot of mentally ill people, and it gets to the point where like you're just fed up. As a human being, you can only take so much, and I'm just so fucking fed up. I'm fed up with the bullshit. I'm tired of like life knocking me down, even though I don't deserve it. So that's the reason why I'm gonna incorporate breatharian and fasting into my life, where I'm not gonna eat food. It is not out of like punishment. I'm fasting for health reasons, and so I could prove myself. And fasting, and the good news about fasting and breatharian is that there's a lot of healthy results. Like you're cleansing your blood, you're cleansing your intestine, you're cleansing your intestines. I can't fucking say the word. Your intestines, you're cleansing the heart, you're cleansing your organs, you're cleansing all of your body. And in return, you're gonna get more energy, and you're going through a withdrawal process. This is why you feel sluggish, because you have a lot of toxic foods. There's a reason why I feel drawn and I'm subscribed to Chauncey Wan's videos and other YouTubers who talk about fasting and health, because I feel like I'm meant to be in that path. Because like I said, I tried to deny it, but life is really showing me that like I have no choice but to do that. And when you hit rock bottom, if you hit rock bottom so many times, it's like you have no choice but to go up. But what I've noticed about myself, I'm going to incorporate fasting, but I'm also going to incorporate running. I'm a runner. I love exercising, and the past couple months I haven't been exercising as much because I've just been going through it mentally, and like a lot of things are going on due to my schedule. So I'm gonna rebalance. I'm going to reschedule all my routines, and I'm going to make it a habit where I got to run every single day, I'm also going to do a lot of meditations, and I'm also going to work out. So I'm going to do a lot of body weight exercises. I'm going to lift weights. So my main priorities, pretty much, so many fucking cars passing by, man. What the fuck? Oh my God, man. So basically, I'm going to incorporate a lot of fitness and health within my lifestyle. And I'm also going to incorporate meditation, because I'm so fucking fed up of constantly having a lot of anxiety attacks that's forced upon me. It's like, just like what Chauncey once said, he mentioned that like spirit is kind of forcing that shit onto him. So his problems is always internal. And I feel like that's what's going on with me. Spirit, for some reason, wants to force that shit. It gets so intense to the point where like I'll be studying in my fucking desk, my computer, then I feel a wave of intense anxiety and intense energies going through my stomach all the way to my neck, to my throat area. And like I can feel like someone breathing hard next to me, if that makes sense. Like I can feel someone's energy. And that's probably spirit forcing bullshit onto my nervous system. This is why I make videos on why the human body is so weak, the human body is so fragile, because it's so easy for the human body to develop a lot of traumatic pain and shit like that within the human body. It's bullshit, man. So if I'm constantly experiencing that shit 24/7 every fucking day, and then these transits are fucking up my life, then I might as well not eat food. I might as well meditate. I might as well go to the gym. I might as well run a lot, you know? Not only that, but like, I had a realization. Well, I've always knew this, but like a lot of people and shit, like I don't relate to a lot of people. And me, I can make a lot of friends. Like, I can make a lot of friends. I know how to make friends. I know how to be likable. But I don't fit in with these people. Or, like, I don't feel like I can relate to them because they're not like-minded like me. The only like-minded people that I've come across is New Mindframe, Chauncey One, Mooney Mercury, baby, and Zealous, Sacred Serpent. And that's pretty much it. And it's like other few, but that's it. And all these people talk about real shit. A lot of people, like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck we're in 2023, and all these YouTubers, all these people around my age, they don't talk about useful shit. They don't talk about spiritual information. This is why when Chauncey once said that a lot of people are not unique. A lot of people operate from a fucking program. And as I'm getting older, I can see that shit because a lot of people talk about the same shit. Like I was trying to search up spiritual information. People talk about the same shit. People have the same fucking religious beliefs. Like all the information people are spreading, they got that shit from other people. Like if you're going to do that, at least use it in your own fucking words or in your own terms or through your own perspectives, your own creativity. But they don't fucking do that. So imagine being in my situation to where like I can't meet like-minded people. And if I do meet certain people, they're always on some bullshit. And now I can't meet like-minded people through the internet. So I feel like life or God. And the reason why I say God is because when I say God, I'm referring to it's either my higher self, to my spirit, or whoever the fuck is in charge of my physical body. So I feel like God would put me, I feel like God kind of put me in a situation where I'm forced to not be around like-minded people. I'm forced to be around people who are very dysfunctional and traumatized. Which makes sense because I was born in a dysfunctional family to where I cut them off. I blocked all of them. I cut contact with them for about 2 years now, and I don't want to fucking deal with them. What else? And even real life, like I don't feel connected to people like that. It's just weird. So. And a lot of people Chauncey One, like me and Chauncey One, we're from the same soul tribe. So like we understand. So I understand all the videos he talks about. I understand where he's coming from, and all the shit he talks about is what I'm going through. So I don't want to explain it in this fucking video. It's a lot to explain. But he made a good point. He mentioned that like when you interact with the average human being, people like to cater to their emotions. Like he mentioned when you're talking to someone. They like for you to cater to their emotions and to operate from a fucking program. This is why a lot of people are predictable, or if in a certain area, people act a certain way. There's a certain fucking program, they're dressed a certain way, they look a certain way and shit like that, you know? So if I'm constantly experiencing people to where like I don't agree with them, but yeah, I have to act a certain way just to cater their fucking emotions, then I have no choice but to rely on myself. And I'm not saying I never relied on myself. It's not that I was codependent. It's more so like whenever I give people the benefit of the doubt, they'll always disappoint the fuck out of me. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not talking about where like when it comes to performance. No, I'm talking about where people, they don't have the emotional intelligence or the common sense or fucking interest like that. So why the fuck would I be around these people if I don't agree with them? You know, like it's easier this way in connections. Like I'm always the person who's given the most, and the other person is taking the most, but the other person can't give the most because the person has nothing to offer. I have more energy, I have more shit to offer. They don't. So I feel like God put me in a situation to where like I'm forced to really focus on myself, but it gets harder because like I've been focused on myself for a long ass fucking time. Like I said, I've always been single, and I've always been isolated from people by choice. Yes, I could have been around people like that, but it was by choice. And whenever I am around people, they always disappoint the fuck out of me based on how they act, based on how the mindset is. And no, I'm always independent. I'm always the type of person who always keep shit to myself. Like I'm always working out by myself. I'm always studying by myself. I do a lot of shit by myself. You know, so I came to the realization that like if I do a lot of fasting, if I do a lot of running, if I lift a lot of weights, if I do a lot of meditations, if I do a lot of yoga and full body stretches, then I feel like that can really help heal my nervous system. You know, I'm gonna see if my car is open. But yeah, but if I were to do those things, then I feel like I put my body in a much better position to where I feel more healed and relaxed, because I feel like I have so much energy, like I have a lot of energy and stuff like that. So this is why I'm experiencing a lot of blockages when it comes to anxiety, when it comes to like overstimulated nervous system, PTSD like symptoms, and a lot of anger. And I'm forced to be around a lot of stupid ass people because maybe I have a lot of energy and I have a lot of potential. Fuck man, my car's locked. Like I have a lot of energy and shit like that. So I feel like God or the universe, it kind of forced me to be great in a way. So this is why my lifestyle is not going to be like the average person. Not too many people are fasting. And not too many people are doing yoga. Not too many people are meditating. Not too many people are lifting weights. Not too many people are running every day. Not too many people are studying and learning about different things when it comes to electronics, mechanics, mathematics, and how to work a fucking computer and all these other electronics and shit like that. So I realized the universe will put me in a situation where like I'm forced to do things which the average person will not do, or the average person will not have the willpower to do. So when Sean Swan mentioned the spirit will force him to be great, and he gets mad sometimes because he has no choice but to be great, I know what he's talking about now. It makes sense. Because it's like we can't be around just stupid ass people or just any situation, because life's gonna throw some bullshit. So this is why we're forced to be great pretty much. So this is why we experience a lot of blockages and setbacks and all this shit. I'm out.